My name is Kamen Dukes. I'm here with Ms. Barnes, fellow sociology professor. I'm here to interview her on her background and the importance of HBCU. So my first question would be, when and where were you born?
I was born in Los Angeles, California, May 5th, 1968.
My second question would be, what do you remember most from your childhood?
What I remember most from my childhood would be spending time with my family, spending times at HBCU activities, sporting events, mainly, with my family.
What year did you attend Texas Southern?
I attended Texas Southern University from 1986, and then again 2001 to 2004. I'm a two-time graduate of Texas Southern University.
What made you decide to come to TSU?
My family tradition, where it was HBCU or no other choice in my household. So my parents and my sister attended Southern University, and after actually attending a Texas Southern University football game, I decided that, well, if I have to go to HBCU and I didn't want to leave home, that I would go to Texas Southern University. And I wanted to major in pharmacy. And I knew that pharmacy at that time, even at a young age, at Texas Southern University had one of the best pharmacy schools.
Did you participate in any extracurricular activity?
Yes, here at Texas Southern, I was a cheerleader. I was a member of the Sociology Scholars Association. I was Miss Sociology. I was the secretary of the Sociology Association.
What was the campus like during this time?
During this time, back in the late 80s, early 90s, and it was it was more of a family environment, of course, because I was involved with different activities. So I had fun as far as, going to the games, going to the extracurricular activities, parties, Greek festivals, Greek events. But then also, as a student, there was a more close-knit, because it wasn't 10,000 students back then, and we were here. I had people that were just here, but for the most part, I surrounded myself with the students that were serious about their education. So it was more almost like a family.
So how were your study habits during that time?
After my sophomore year, they were good. And actually, after being involved in different activities, I met students. I saw two sides of college. The fun side. Then I also met students that were having fun but were serious about their education. So I started hanging with upperclassmen, and so they taught me that, even though I knew it, but they showed me that studying was important. We're just not here to have fun. We need to get out. We're here to graduate. Represent Texas Southern University. We need to graduate. So at that point, I developed good study habits. We had study groups. I tell my students all the time, get a study group. At least 2 times a week, we would all go to someone's apartment or dorm room and study for at least 2 hours.
So how was the college experience different from high school?
The college experience was different. That as a high school student, you have somebody waking you up, giving you opportunities to get that late work in, reminding you on the daily database, okay, this is due. You need to make sure you're prepared. College you're basically like on your own. It is a whole new environment. You have to be responsible. It makes you be responsible. I don't have mom there to call the financial aid office when my financial aid is not there. I don't have mom to call my math teacher because he won't let me retake my math test because I was sick. So it was a different. It makes you. It's an introduction to adulthood.
How was the years different throughout your time?
I would say after my sophomore year, it basically stayed the same. I was on track to graduate. I was dedicated and just dedicated and looking forward to graduation. So it kind of like stayed the same. My purpose had changed from partying to partying and studying.
So what were some of the struggles like your freshman year?
My freshman year, the struggle was not having someone telling me what I needed to do. And the first time away from mom, even though I was at home living in Houston, when I came to college, mom was at the house. And I was on this big university by myself. So the struggles were understanding the purpose of why I'm here. I'm just not here because somebody told me to come to college. I'm here. I thought I knew what my purpose was, and that's what I didn't know until maybe sophomore year. I realized, okay, you're here for a purpose.
How has the campus changed since then?
The campus has changed as in society, as things change, cultures change. So mainly the student to professor culture. I think the culture's changed. When I was in school, it's more, well, I don't want to say that, but the culture has changed. So over time, things change. I would say some for the good, some for the bad. I can see things that the students have today, things that are afforded to them today were not afforded to us, such as all these nice computer labs that we have here at Texas Southern University. If you went to the financial aid office, there were no computers there, there were no printers there. If you were not prepared and had everything you needed, after standing in a line for about 2 hours, if you didn't have what you needed, you had to come back the next day or later in the day and stand in line. Whereas now today, things are there for you guys.
What made you come back and want to teach?
My love for, I don't want to say my people, but my love for education and wanting to give back to the community. There were three choices: nurse, pharmacist, professor. Couldn't stand blood. Realized, okay, I can't be a nurse. And pharmacy was a little boring, so I said, no, this is just not for me. And then my third choice, which was probably always my first choice, teaching. And I just love teaching and giving back. And there would be no other place I would rather be than here at my home, Texas Southern University, giving back to the students here.
So what do you believe is the overall importance of HBCU?
I believe that the tradition that we have here, and of course, the education that you get here. Not only do you get an education, you learn tradition, and you also, I'll say here at the HBCU, we teach you how to be responsible. Things are not handed to you here as if you were at a bigger university where I don't have to do this, I don't have to rip and run all around the campus. So I'll say tradition, and of course the education. And what you learn is, what you will learn is things that you can take on to your adult life, especially working on your job. I think here at this HBCU, we make you responsible, and we teach you how to go through the struggle. If you understand what I'm saying, it's a struggle to get through Texas Southern University. Okay.
So, what advice would you give students today?
I would give students the advice that I would give the students would be have fun, because I would not tell you not to have fun. Have fun, but also at some point get a plan. What's your plan? And realize that this university was created for you, and you represent this university every time you wear maroon and gray. When you step out your house with TSU paraphernalia, when you present your degree to a job, to a hiring company, know that you are representing Texas Southern University. So always be at your best. Always be at your best. And have love for Texas Southern in your heart. Just like you love God, your parents, your family, you need to love Texas Southern University as well. Do your best, be prepared, and don't let your school down.
Well, thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome, sweetie.